This program is proudly brought to you by Appearance Trendy Wardrobe and Kitchen, Cocado's Healthy Cuisine, and Vista Pediatrics.
Building a family is a journey and not a destination. Today on the Two Words Mom Show, we look into when to start a family and navigating the complexities of the modern methods of parenthood. You are at the right place and at the right time. Now, this show is proudly brought to you by Cocado's Healthy Cuisine. Cocado's has salads, detox packages, smoothies, Greek yogurt, parfait, granola, wraps, sandwiches, juices, and bougie Burkina. You can call or text them on 0541 022 896. We are also proudly sponsored by Appearance Trendy Wardrobe and Kitchenware. They have microwaves, kitchen stands, non-stick saucepans, rice cookers, air fryers, blenders, kettle spinners, dinner sets, chafing dishes, lunch bowls, water bottles, and many more. They also have kids' dresses, corporate dresses, casual dresses, outing dresses, and church dresses. They have men's clothing like shirts, khakis, jeans, trousers, shorts, and many more. They do nationwide delivery. Call or text them on 0208 759 436. Finally, on our list of sponsors, is Vista Pediatrics. They are the leading children's clinic in the Western region. They can be found at Fijai near the NK nightclub. Contact them on 053 4966 283. Get ready as we dive into a conversation that can shape the future of your family. We'll be back after the break.
This program is proudly brought to you by Appearance Trendy Wardrobe and Kitchen, Cocado's Healthy Cuisine, and Vista Pediatrics.
Welcome back from the short commercial break. If you're just joining us, you're watching the Two Words Moms Show. I think one day we're going to have a whole episode on why this show is called what it is called, because a lot of people have been asking me. But today we are talking about family planning. And I don't just get up and bring anyone on the show. We have an expert in the studio, in the person of Miss Hannah Essandoh. Miss Hannah Essandoh is a public health nurse with the Grace Mission Hospital, right? Yeah. Grace Mission Hospital, right here in Takadi, around Efuwa.
Summer Lodge.
Welcome to the Two Words Mom Show.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm very good.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
So, before, usually I like to ask my guests what they actually do in their profession. You're a public health nurse.
Sure.
What does your job include? What does it involve?
Oh, okay. So, just as we are going to discuss, we are into family planning. We are into vaccination, giving out vaccines. We are into health promotion and many other. Yeah.
So public health nurses don't do what the other nurses do?
No, not. Yeah. Okay.
What uniform do you wear?
We can green, brown, and then white. The same as
the brown.
Sure. The same. We have diploma in public health nursing. We have certificate in public health nursing. We have degree in public health nurse.
So your qualification determines where you were.
Sure.
Hey, this is news to me.
Sure. I didn't know.
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Those wearing white are degree holders. And then green are maybe training school, from the training school. And then brown, the same thing. Training school.
Oh, I see. That's wonderful. Today's topic is very interesting and it's very dear to my heart.
Okay.
When we say family planning, I mean, we all hear family planning. Somebody will get up and say, I'm going to do family planning. Go and do family planning. You're having many kids to do family planning. What is family planning actually?
Okay. So when we say family planning, they are decisions that couples or individual, they make to decide on the number of children they want to have, when to have them, and when to stop having the children. That is simple as that.
That is it. When to the number of kids.
The number of children they want to have. When to have it. And then when to stop having children.
That is family planning.
That is all about family planning.
It's wonderful and very simple. But then again, we know that there are different types or methods. I don't know. Can you run us through them?
Okay. So we have 2 types of family planning. We have that of the natural, and then we have that of the synthetic, or the scientific, or the artificial.
Natural and artificial.
Sure.
Okay.
So with the natural type of family planning, that is where we have the calendar method. We have the LAM, that is lactational amenorrhea method. And then we also have Bayesian method. And then we have body-based temperature.
So
that is for them, not all.
I'm interested in the calendar one you just said.
Okay, I would explain. And then when we come to that of the artificial or the scientific, we have the long term, we have the short term, and then we have the permanent method. So with the short term, we have that of the hormonal and that of the barrier method. So the barrier method are the use of condoms, the diaphragm, and the cervical cap. And with that of the hormonal, we have the oral pills and then the injectables. Yes. So when it comes to that of the long term, we also have the hormonal, and then we have the IUD. Yes. So when you take the hormonal with the long term, we have the implants. And then when you take the IUD, you have copper T. That is the device we use for the prevention of these.
Okay, so I really want you to take the few ones you can explain in depth, and then so let's start from the natural ones. Maybe a few of the natural ones you can explain, then you take some of the artificial ones too.
Okay, so the natural one, that is the, like what you say, you want to know more of the calendar method.
Yes.
So let me walk you through in that. So with the calendar method, you just have to know your cycle.
Okay.
So are you part of the 28 cycle, or are you part of 31 cycles? So you have to know. That is the very first step you have to know. And to determine your cycle, you have to trace your menstrual cycle for about, let's say, 3 to 6 months to know your exact cycle, because if not that, it can fail you. Yes. For me, taking myself as a personal, I'm part of the 28th cycle.
Yeah.
So with me, I know my fertile, I know my sure. With the 28th cycle, I want to explain. So this one, it will benefit those with the 28th cycle.
Okay.
So it is being calculated from the very first time you would have your menses is day 1. So day 2, day 3, up to your next menstrual cycle.
28 days.
Sure. So this is to say that you can have your menses twice within a month.
Yeah.
It is possible. Yes. So in counting it on monthly basis, you realize that every 28 days I bleed. Every 28 days my menses come. Then you'll be sure that this is my cycle. So what happens is from the very first day to, let's say, the 7th day is your free period. It's a time that you can have sex, but mind you, within that time you are bleeding too. Please, do you understand?
Wait.
Yes.
So does it mean, wait, let me
okay.
just have I'm chipping in.
Okay.
People can't have sex when you're menstruating.
No, it's not advisable. Something really is coming out from your body. You're also pushing it in. So it's not advisable.
That's the thing.
It is never advisable to do that. But it is your free period.
Okay.
Some really do that, but it's not advisable. Personally, I will never advise anyone to do that. Yes.
So back to your free period.
Sure. So from 1st to 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th month. No, 9th month is your free period. So maybe for me, my duration is 5 days. So from the first day, 5 days, everything is off. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9 as my free period. That is for those with the 28-day cycle. It's my free period. So from 10, 11, 12 to 14, 15, 16 is a dangerous danger.
That's when you're ovulating.
Sure. So if you don't know, and then maybe you think, though, I'm through with my menses, I have to go. You get pregnant. Rest assured, you really get pregnant. So from the 16th day, let me say from the 17th day, it's another free period too, up to your next menstruation.
That period, what happens? That's when the egg starts.
No, the egg starts. You start. It will be released. The matured egg will start releasing. That is at 5 days before the ovulation day. That is the day you start seeing discharges from your vagina and all that. Your mood will change. Your libido becomes high and other stuffs. That is when the ovulation has taken place. But with the process, it starts 5 days to that 14 days. That is why it is not advisable that for me, on the 10th to that of 14th, 16th, 17th, it's a risk, it's a danger zone. Yeah. So that is how it is.
Wow. So apart from the calendar one, another
we have,
natural one.
Lamb. Let me talk of the lamb and then end it that way. With the lamb, it's lactational amenorrhea method.
Lactational what?
Amenorrhea method.
Amenorrhea?
So the lactational goes with breastfeeding.
Okay.
And then the amenorrhea is when you have not resumed your menses.
Okay.
So people don't know it's also part of family planning. And that is where we the public health nurse, we are really centered on.
Okay.
We really love to see nursing mothers really doing exclusive breastfeeding because of the benefits that really is involved in breast milk. Okay. A whole lot of benefit to the mother, to the child, and even to the nation as a whole.
Okay.
So with those nursing mothers, we advise them to do exclusive breastfeeding. And what makes a woman even think that I'm doing exclusive? Is it that you can just wake up and then be feeding your child? You think you are? No. You should do exclusive breastfeeding day and night. That is when anytime your child calls for, you have to give it out. Sure. And the criteria is mothers or nursing mothers who have not resumed their menses. From the time you conceived, you have not resumed your menses. You're 100%, you fall in that category to do this lamb. And 2, you are doing exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months. 100%. You are free to go.
So now I this was an aha moment for me because I mean people, myself.
Okay.
There was a time after my second baby, I thought I was sick because my menstruation was not coming.
Okay. Is it within the period of from birth to that 6 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now that you've mentioned, I realized it came back the week I started doing the supplementary feeding. So does it mean it's a breastfeeding that prevents the blood from coming? Sure.
I don't know whether you are doing it. You were doing the exclusive.
Yes, I did exclusive.
Very good. So that is it. Some even extend to 1 year. We don't advise people to go beyond the 6 months.
Exclusively.
Sure. Not that the exclusive breastfeeding. When you get to 6 months, you are advised to add this complementary feeding. Yes. Because we assume that from that time, everything about the baby, the breast milk will not be okay for.
But What if you now start, substituting and then still the blood is not coming? Is it normal?
It's normal. That is what I wanted to chip in. Okay. There are some people who it will take them for a year or two before they resume their menses. Normal. But because you can't just determine human beings and the body system, no. You have to be from 6 months to
Girls can easily get pregnant.
Sure. You can easily get pregnant because you don't know when you are resuming. But some also trace it from their parents. Oh, my mother had, anytime she conceived, it takes about a year or two to resume the menses. And from that time, she has been trying, having sex and all that, but she has not been getting pregnant. So hereditary factor sets in here. Meaning that the possibility that you too, you will not get pregnant is also there.
Wow.
Sure. So
if you're just joining us, you're watching the Two Words Mom show, and we are here with Miss Hannah Essandoh. She's talking about family planning, and the conversation is already getting so interesting. Please. Now let's come to the artificial or synthetic methods that you mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I made mention of with a short method and a long method and a permanent method. So with the short ones, we have the depot, we have the pill as part of the short method of family planning.
The pill?
Yes, the pills. They are short because their duration are...
What are some of the durations?
3 months, monthly basis.
So you take one pill.
So if you
for 3 months.
No, 1 month. The pills are for 1 month. And for the injection, that is the depot, for 3 months.
Why is it called depot?
Why is it called depot?
That's how it's called.
That is how it's called. That is how it's called. That is how it's called. So I think the brand name of the company that they did
started. Oh, okay.
It's called. So so that is it. With these are the short methods of family planning.
So you take
and the use of
injection.
Condom, that is on the side of the barrier. You see, I told you that with the short method, we have the barrier method and then that of the hormonal method.
Yeah.
So the barrier method, I said we have the condom, the male and the female condom.
So barrier, it serves as a barrier.
That one, no, it doesn't give you space. It doesn't give the sperm space to enter.
Okay.
The uterus at all.
Okay.
So that is it. And with that of the hormonal, for that one, because of the pills you have taken, it suppresses ovulation, making it unable for you to get pregnant.
So these are the short-term ones.
Short-term method.
So how about the long-term ones?
The long-term, we have the implants and we have the IUD.
How long is those
The IUD, we have that of 3 years and that of 5 years. It is injected at the left upper arm, right under the skin.
The IUD?
Yes. No, the implant.
The implant.
We have Jadel, we have the implant. That is the most common one that you have been using. Yes. So with the implants last for 3 years. And with that of the Jadel, it also lasts for 5 years. The Jadel is 2 rod being injected under the skin. But with the implant, it's 1 rod that is also injected under the skin.
Please, I'm just curious. What is the net? What is the net that causes it to prevent the pregnancy?
Because of the hormones. So the body itself produces hormones that really calls for this ovulation. That triggers ovulations. Yes. So with the help of these scientific pills and injection, they suppress that of the natural one, making it unable sometimes for you to ovulate. So more often, I don't want to chip in that one. More often, people come to the facility. Mama Nurse, please, from the time I started menstruation, from the time I started taking these pills or this injection, I've not had my menses. I said, oh, Adam, it's not anything. It's something normal. What happens is, if you don't have your menses, it means ovulation did not take place. There is no release of egg into the fallopian tube. So nothing comes out at the month that you are expecting to have your menses. But in some cases, you would have your menses. Sure. So depending on the individual differences. And your level of estrogens and then the progesterone also determine whether you have your menses or you don't have your menses. There are so
I mean, now that you mentioned, I have that question, but let me just bring it up.
Okay.
The person is not ovulating.
Okay.
God designed our bodies for the eggs to come out
Sure.
as menstruation.
Sure.
The eggs are not even coming. Where are the eggs going?
They are still there.
And isn't that harmful?
They are not matured now because of the introduction of these progesterone and the estrogen, these hormones. So instead of the egg to be matured on a monthly basis, now it has suppressed these hormones that really triggers ovulation.
Is it harmful?
It's not harmful. It's not harmful. It has no side effects on that.
If there is
the side effect is on the pills and then the injections that you are taking. But on the side of the egg being matured, it has no side effects.
To the woman?
No. It has no side effects.
Now let's talk about the side effects of the injections and the pills.
Okay. Most often, it comes with headaches, severe headaches. Some also come with complaints of growing lean. From the time that they started using these,
they lose weight.
Sure, they lose weight.
What I have heard is the weight gain.
Some also gain weight. So some gain weight, some also lose weight.
This is interesting. Why is that?
These hormones. So these hormones regulate the body system when it comes to family planning injections, family planning tablets, and all the methods. They regulate the body system. So to say that you can't determine that, or maybe this person came and then maybe this person opts for maybe pills. You can't just determine that, oh, these pills, it will, even though that is what I'm saying, we have general side effects. That is what I'm saying.
The headaches.
But the headaches and other stuff.
Yeah.
But you can't just say that, oh, Mami Ajua, this thing will not, it's only conditions that we could stand on to say that, oh, you are not good to take in the pills. It's not good for you to.
Which conditions are those?
Conditions like cancer, like high blood pressure, diabetic, and other conditions.
So you look at all those things before you decide for someone.
Sure.
The family planning method. That will help them.
Sure.
Wow.
Yes.
All the health facilities do this because it's the first time I'm hearing about this.
Personally, I can't also tell that all the facilities, but it is something that we are supposed to
do.
Yes, we are supposed to do. We have a checklist on that. So when you come, Mommy, you welcome the person. Maybe you talk a general intro about the family planning method, and then maybe you chip in. So, Madam, please welcome to our facility. Thank you for choosing a particular method you want to do. But in this case, we want to ask you a certain question pertaining to the particular method that you've chosen. With this method, people with this condition are. So, do you fall within that or not? If you fall within that, then it's advisable that we take you to another method.
If you're just joining us, you're still watching the Two Words Mom Show. We're here talking about family planning with Miss Hannah Essandoh. Still on the side effects, because I want women who are watching to know, I want families, I want parents to know what they're going in for. Let's talk about IUD.
Okay.
I don't really know much about it, but I've never heard a positive story, I won't lie. Almost every person I know who went in for the IUD, isn't that the ring one? Well, you tell us about it. They insert it. Somehow they bleed, they gain weight, they faint. Like, the feedbacks are always so negative. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh, okay. This is to say that on your side, the feedbacks you are hearing is, we have also had people who are into IUD. They prefer that very much with no side effects.
You tell us more about it.
So with the IUD is a device that is being inserted at the tip of the cervix. So it blocks the entry of the sperms for going through the uterus.
So the person can have sex normally.
And then, but there is no way that the sperms will get into the uterus.
But during intercourse, will the partner feel the device?
Yes, not all the time, but sometimes it distracts sexual intercourse.
Hey.
Sometimes. Sometimes it really distracts sexual intercourse, unlike the pills and the depot, that one day.
Yeah.
There is no distractions.
Yeah.
But with the IUD, because it is inserted at the cervix, definitely there is distraction over there. And like what you said about people complaining of bleeding, excessive bleeding, complaining of weight gain and other stuff, it is true. It is true. It is also part of the side effect of the IUD. Like I said, not all the people experience this side effect. Not all of them. I remember one client came and then she preferred IUD. We're trying to move her into this depot, the short term, but she said, no, I want IUD. We wanted to even do the implants for her, but she said, no. Why? Because at that time, our device, it was finished. So we didn't want her to go. We wanted to chip in with the other device, but she said, no, she preferred IUD. So in this case, for her, we see that she's really enjoying the use of IUD.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you this question and then we'll quickly go for a commercial break.
Okay.
What family planning methods are available for men? Because when we hear family planning, it's like for women. I know of vasectomy, but what other one is available for men?
The only one available is the male condom. That is the only one available.
They don't
like because because they say that they normally say that doing it raw is sweeter than maybe wearing this male condom. It distracts sexual intercourse on one way or the other. Sometimes it can be off. You have to pull it back and all that. So they prefer that matter. If that is that, let me do it raw.
Yeah.
But it is also not advised for couples. Fine. Couples fine, but for young men, and then trying to say that wearing rubber is not sweet, is not that okay, and then you'll be going in raw like that. There are many complications in there.
We talk about all of that
Sure.
when we come back from the commercial break. We'll be right back.
This program is proudly brought to you by Appearance Trendy Wardrobe and Kitchen, Kokado's Healthy Cuisine, and Vista Pediatrics.
Welcome back from the commercial break. You're still watching the Two Worst Mom Show, your favorite parenting show. And we are talking about family planning. An exciting conversation at that. Miss Essandoh, how should they determine the right method? I mean, families, we have different families. What determines that this one will work for them, this one will work for them, this particular family planning method works best for them? Yeah.
Okay. So for couples to decide on a particular method, there are some steps that they have to, or there are some things they are supposed to consider first. That is one, they have to assess their reproductive goal.
Okay.
So how many children do we want to have? When will it be comfortable for us to have? And when do we think that it's okay, we don't want to have child anymore? That is one factor.
Okay.
And then we also consider aging. Aging too, we consider that. We consider our finance. Your finance. You can't just wake up and say, I'm going to give birth to 12, 10. Meanwhile, maybe your income too is nothing to be relaxed. That is it. So you have to also consider that one too. And the effectiveness of the method you have chosen. How effective is it? It is.
Does that mean there are methods that are not effective?
Yes, not effective on the side of maybe all, but some. Like I told you, there are some underlying conditions that wouldn't prevent you, that will prevent you from having a particular method. So that one too, you are supposed to consider. And then also, you also have to consider the traveling issues. You see, one thing that people don't know, when it comes to issues about menstruation, ovulation, and other stuff, environmental change is also one factor. Yes. Personally, now that I'm where I stay, I'm at there now. I have my 28 cycles flat and correctly like that. But when I move, sometimes my dates changes. When I travel, it changes. Environmental factor. And then diet is also a factor.
How about childbirth?
Pardon?
Childbirth. When you give birth, does it also affect?
Yes, it affects. It also affects. Yes, it also affects. So these are the factors and many more that you have to consider. You just don't have to wake up and just say, I'm going to give birth. No, there are many factors you have to consider. Okay. Your job, the state of which you would be able to cater for the child. Educational level sometimes come in.
Okay.
So it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of factors you are supposed to
consider. I like that you mentioned, the financial aspect. The family planning methods themselves, how expensive are they? Are they free?
One day, a certain client came to our facility. She was very anxious to know the amount that she will pay. So she opted for depot. So when she came, then I was like, do you have hospital card? She said, yes, she has been coming. This is the particular hospital she has been coming. So I was like, okay, they are going to pay 3 cedis. It was like,
Three
3 cedis. Madam, please, I'm coming to do family plan. I said, yes. It's the injection. The ones you become, yes, 3 cedis. It's not expensive. 3 cedi. The tablet too is 3 cedi. So with that of the implant, the long term, I think that one goes to 25 cedis per only.
Wait. I am surprised.
You would be surprised.
I am pleasantly surprised. I am of the view that the government should be providing these things for us. The 25 cedis is both the implant and the pill.
No, the pills are 3 cedis. So the injectables and the pills carry the same price at our facility.
Okay. Oh, it's not cut across.
The pricing is almost the same. Okay. It's almost the same.
So wait, you said so it's the 3 cedis for the pills.
Pills and then the injectable. 1 sachet for a month. On monthly basis, she'll be coming. On monthly basis. So when
every day for a month.
Sure.
And then the injectable? For
every 3 months. You pay 3 cedi to protect yourself or to prevent pregnancy every 3 months.
No, this. I am happy to hear this.
Sure. That people think that is why I'm saying that the education has to go extra miles.
Yeah.
People think that it's expensive and all that it is. Because like I said, one client came and then when we said 3 cedi, she was like, madam, please, I'm coming to do family plan. I was like, yes. Injectables, yes. It's like, 3 cedi only. I was like, yes. Health insurance also covers. Yes, it also covers.
Is this the reason why a lot of young people who are not even married, teenagers, are doing family planning?
That could be a factor. Because the thing is not expensive. So if I'm having 3 cedi, I will be able to prevent or protect myself from getting pregnant. Then why won't I do?
Is it right for teenagers?
Never right. Never right. It is never good. And always, whenever we go out, whenever we have opportunity to meet young people, that is all that we talk of abstinence. It's also a part of family planning method. But it seems that we are more into the method than the abstinence. You are a young child, you are not married. Fine, you can come for all these methods, but remember, you are not protecting yourself against STIs.
Oh.
Yes. And that too can cause you to go a long way. Getting STIs is a whole lot. HIV, hepatitis B, not just gonorrhea, syphilis, and all that. So, sure. And even the money you are going to spend after getting this particular type of disease is hell.
So one thing they fail to remember is that
they don't consider at all.
Family planning methods prevent you from getting pregnant.
Sure.
They don't prevent you from getting STIs.
Only condom.
Oh.
Only condom prevents you from STIs. Aside that, all the methods do not prevent you from STIs. And how often do our youth even use condom? They want it raw.
It's the condom they're not even interested in.
Sure, sometimes, not that they are not interested, some are not interested. Like we discussed earlier on.
Yeah.
Some are not interested. Some, they are interested, but they feel shy going into a pharmacy shop or a facility or in the name of, please, I want condom. It's only people, one or two people can confidently come. Because we're having one client who will tell you, for me, anytime my condom finishes, I will come. So she's our client, but he normally, not she.
But are the condoms free at the hospital?
Not free, but not expensive too.
How much are the condoms?
3 cedis.
So all your methods are 3 cedis?
Not all.
Okay.
With the short-term methods.
The short-term methods.
Yes, 3 cedis. But in rare cases, we give out for free with a condom.
Okay.
We give out for free.
Okay. Now that we are talking about free and long-term and not free and short-term, the one method that I'll also want you to talk about before you go, this will be my last but one question.
Okay.
The sterilization.
Okay.
Personally,
okay.
I have a serious issue with doctors when it comes to couples opting for sterilization.
Okay.
Shortly, quickly tell us about sterilization and tell us why. The couple has decided that we're not going to have kids again.
Okay.
We want this method. Why is that when we now come to the hospital, the doctors now say, you're too young? I mean, the couple knows you're young. They have decided. Why? What is it about sterilization?
Okay, so when so sterilization is the same as this long-term method. When we are talking about sterilization, it's about these long-term permanent methods.
Okay.
We have the vasectomy, as you said. We have the bilateral tubal ligation, that's BTL, normally for the women. And then we have total hysterectomy.
Hey.
Yes.
Please explain.
So with that of the total hysterectomy, it is the removal of the uterus plus the cervix. And for that one, like I told you, it is only whereby the person maybe has contracted a disease like cancer.
Like cervical cancer.
Cervical cancer. In this case, you have no option than for us to take it off. Because if not so, it will spread to and maybe will affect other organs too. So that is when we get ourselves, we find ourselves taking it out, the cervix and the uterus. But with that of the bilateral and then the vasectomy, that is like you asked, you are with yourself. You have decided that, doc, please, I don't want to get pregnant. Sometimes you even come along with your husband.
Yeah.
I am saying I don't want to get pregnant again.
Yeah.
So I want you to take off my womb. I want you to tie my fallopian tube so that there will be no conception.
Yeah.
Yes, it is you that you came. But we also have to walk you through some counseling. Sometimes decisions are being taken without we not thinking about maybe the future effects on you, the individual. It also has side effects.
Okay.
Yes, it has side effects. And these side effects are like pain within sometimes along the way. Bleeding can also be part of it. And taking it all, we have had several people who come in, they opt for these BTL and then the vasectomy, and then later they want to conceive.
Okay.
They opted it, and we have done it for them. But right now, they realize that, especially in issues or in cases whereby maybe a partner is no more, and now they want to remarry, and then they've met someone that really want to conceive. So in this case, what do? The uterus has already been removed. The fallopian has been tied, and there is nothing that a doctor can do. So we don't normally advise people, or maybe just take it from them when they come and they opt for this method. We will walk you through so many counseling for you to be sure that this is what you are going to do. This is what can happen to you. So after walking you through all this, and you think that, oh, doc, I'm saying that, do it for me. It's your right. We'll do it for you.
Okay. All right. That's wonderful. I mean, our time is almost up, so let me quickly ask this.
Okay.
I mean, we were talking about this before we started filming, but what do you have to say about the people who also won't go in for family planning methods because of their religious beliefs?
Okay. Personally, I was having that challenge when I completed school, and then I was posted, and then I realized that family planning is also part of my job. I was like, hey, I'm coming to sin.
Okay.
Because I realized it was part of my beliefs that it's God that gives child. So even though we have this sexual inter, God determined the number of children you should have. So why then should I plan on that? But I realized that it's very important to plan. Even though God has given us that free will in doing all these things, I remember God said, lack of knowledge, my people perishes.
Okay.
So you can decide not to go in for this artificial method. We have natural method also there for you, which is also part of family planning. There are many beliefs pertaining to family planning. Some, like I said, will tell you that it's a sin. It's also a way of killing. Yes, some are saying it's a way of killing. I'm not in here to say that people should not. I'm not in here to say that those beliefs are bad, nor they are good.
Yeah.
But they are good because you yourself, maybe you have realized and know the benefit of planning and spacing your child, your birth. And they are bad because maybe your beliefs, some people from their pastors and other religious, sometimes cultural beliefs, traditional beliefs, it's all acceptable. It's all acceptable. All that is very important to us is make sure that you come out with children that at the end of the day, we wouldn't find them on the streets begging for food. We wouldn't find them on the streets doing or portraying all sorts of lifestyles in the name of poor parenting. So if you are not going in for this scientific method, at least this natural method are also there to help you. Sure, to space your birth.
Your birth.
Sure.
They say that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. This has been a wonderful segment, and I really hope I can bring back Mrs. Essandoh for a more in-depth conversation. Thank you for sticking with us. We will be back with the playground.
This program is proudly brought to you by Appearance Trendy Wardrobe and Kitchen, Kokado's Healthy Cuisine, and Vista Pediatrics.
back from the commercial break. Now we are on the playground, my favorite segment. Only that today I'm not happy because they have put me on the spot. The people in this production house want to see me fail, but I'll put them to shame. Today, I'm not the one. I'm not the one doing the being in charge, but well, let's see how it goes. I believe that I am a genius. Miss Hannah, they say I shall pick and give it to you.
Yeah.
Huh. Anyway, you know,
Thank you.
I mean, sure, no. If you, hey, no, let me not put myself on the spot because now I have to pay. No, please continue.
Okay. So, the clue on what you picked.
Okay.
I'm the resource you need to make informed choices. I provide education and guidance and help you plan your family with joy and voice. Who am I?
You are a public health nurse. Please, can I have at least 2 chances? You are a contraceptive.
No.
You are a family planning method.
No, I'm a family planning pamphlets.
Who wrote this question?
Yeah.
Please give me that.
Okay.
Okay. You hold. Yeah.
Let me hold it
Okay.
so that it won't.
So take this one. So I got it wrong.
Sure.
Pamphlets. Who even think about pamphlets? I know who wrote that question. I'll deal with the person after.
So you're after the show, we will do that. Okay. So I'm going to read the clue on that.
Why me?
So I'm a long-term solution that's insected with care. I prevent pregnancy for years and give you freedom from worry and fear. Take your time.
It is the IED.
Good.
Hey, please now you owe me 100.
Sure, I will do that.
Okay. The people who wanted to see me fail will see me win.
You've really done well.
They know themselves.
This really shows that you've really understood whatever was discussed over here. So your third question. Okay. I'm the answer to your question.
Hey.
I am pregnant or not? Am I pregnant or not? I provide clarity and confidence and help you plan your next step. I am the answer to your question. Am I pregnant or not? Am I pregnant or not? I provide clarity and confidence and help you plan your next step. Get it right and add another 100 to this too.
Confidence and what? Clarity.
Yes, please.
You are a midwife, a public health nurse.
No. I think you only have one chance. And we have also given you another extra chance.
What's the answer?
So you are the pregnancy test kit.
I have nothing to say.
So you failed. So minus 100 to this. Let's say. Okay.
I have a problem with that question, but I won't say anything.
I'm a daily reminder to take control of your reproductive health. I come in many forms, but my goal is always the same: to prevent pregnancy and promote wellness. Should I go over?
Yes.
I'm a daily reminder. Okay, to take control of your reproductive health. I come in many forms, but my goal is always the same: to prevent pregnancy and to promote wellness. Daily reminder.
Is it an app? Is it a health app? Or it's contraceptive?
Contraceptive?
Daily reminder.
Which?
I think it's a pill that you take.
Good.
No, see,
so
I'm
it's
lost. I'm even
birth
happy
control
that-
pills.
Birth control pills.
Yeah. It's a daily reminder.
It's a
You take
daily
it
reminder.
daily. Yeah.
I know who wrote that question. There you go.
Okay. So I think the fifth
Wow,
question.
I never knew I'll be losing on my own show. This is clearly not fair. Viewers, do you agree with me? Okay, next question.
Okay, so to your next question, I'm a barrier method for women. That's easy to use. I prevent sperms from meeting egg and help you plan your family with ease. I'm a barrier method for pregnancy.
Barrier method for...
Sure, that's easy to use. It is easy to use. I prevent sperms from meeting egg.
It's the IUD or it's a condom?
Sure.
It's a condom?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
But should I give it to you?
Nah, you don't worry. I know I've lost. Please.
So is the female, is it a female condom or the
male.
diaphragm?
Oh,
I did not
okay.
speak about the diaphragm. I think
Of
next
course,
time opportunity will come
I'll
for me
bring you
to
back. Yeah.
speak about the diaphragm. Okay. So this we've spoken about it. Talk about it. Okay. I'm the first line of defense against STI and unintended pregnancy. I'm the responsible choice for a healthy and a happy family. I'm the first line of defense against STIs and unintended pregnancy.
First line of defense. That
Sure.
is a condom.
Sure.
So the person
Let's give it to
who
you.
wrote this question said to make all the others condom. Okay. I think we have two more. Or do we have more time, or we can just okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Please, did you bring some condoms? You can probably give
No.
the person. I think the person is interested in condoms.
Okay, so I think that's the last but one question. Oh.
I should think so, yeah.
Okay. So I'm a convenient option that's insected or injected with ease. I prevent pregnancy for months and give you and give you peace of mind and freedom to please. Let me go over again. I'm convenience option that's insected or injected with ease. I prevent pregnancy for months and give you peace of mind and freedom to please.
The injectable.
The injectable.
You just mentioned injectable pill. Is that how it's called? No, wait.
So you have one extra time
depot.
to.
Is it depot?
No, it's an implant.
It's called an implant. The depot
Sure.
is not called an implant.
No, the depot is an injectable, but this one is an implant. That is where I told you that it is injected under the skin.
Yeah, it's not called the injectable.
No.
So okay, all right then.
And you have to be careful with this thing. You see, I prevent pregnancy for, but
No.
it's not for months. This is for years. The implant is for years, not for months.
So you agree they wrote a
So
wrong question.
they wrong there, yes.
So this one
I can give it to you,
Thank
sure.
you very much.
So the implant is for years, not for months.
Not for months.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow,
Okay.
but I'm trying. Oh,
you've really done well.
you're putting my enemies
Yeah.
to shame for me.
So hey.
If that one is not
That
in,
is
we
not-
can try
okay,
this one.
it's in.
And okay.
Okay.
That should be the final one.
Okay. Oh no. Unprotected sex. Don't worry. I've got you covered. I'm the morning after solution to prevent pregnancy and to give you peace of mind.
Yeah, the morning after pill or contraceptive. Yeah. I'm a genius, and that is all for the playground segment. We will be back to round everything else. See you soon.
Okay.
This program is proudly brought to you by Appearance Trendy Wardrobe and Kitchen, Cocado's Healthy Cuisine, and Vista Pediatrics.
Welcome back from my disgraced segment. We're rounding things up, but as you already know, this segment is sponsored by Cocado's, your #1 healthy cuisine in Takoradi. Miss Hannah, I don't know whether you know about Cocado's, but if you've not heard of them, they serve only healthy meals. Meals that are filling. So here you can see it's green, but it will shock you that it tastes so nice. So this is spinach, pineapple, cucumber, and ginger. This is called funky spin. And one of the things that I love about Cocado's is the names, they give to their products. This is breast de beet. This one has orange, beetroot, apple, and ginger. This parfait, and I think these are chicken wraps. Yeah. So as a thank you for coming on our show, Cocado says we should give you this so that you eat. When you get home, you eat and you relax your body. And you say that, today I was on the Two Rose Mom show. So there you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much for making time for us. We know you're a very busy person, but you still, had time to come and share with us, all these information about family planning. And as we discussed, we are bringing Miss Essandoh back either later this season or next season so that we can go deep down. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Appearance Trendy Wardrobe for always having our back. They have kitchenware and they have clothing, assorted, everything that you need. Thank you to Cocado's for always sponsoring our package segment. And thank you to Vista Pediatrics also for sponsoring us. We are forever grateful. Thank you for making time to watch. And thank you to everybody who has been sharing our links. We can see that we are trending on TikTok. Thank you. We do not take it lightly at all. Thank you to Mex Multimedia Institute for powering this program. See you same time next week. My name is Efuwa. It's bye-bye.
Bye.
This program is proudly brought to you by Appearance Trendy Wardrobe and Kitchen, Cocado's Healthy Cuisine, and Vista Pediatrics.